He told me there's one in Vasanpur, there's one in Noida.
I've heard of it.
That's how you should bring her in.
Yeah, bring your nephew and sister. That'll be awesome. I'll come for him.
But you know what my Haru's first impression was that you come on with.
We are growing at a great pace. This is one of the fastest growing large economies of the world, right? It has to translate into performance that is sort of getting associated with that growth. Of course, there is a lot of disruption, and India is leading that disruption and that digital transformation for the world more like, right? So there is a lot of a lot of demand on the workforce that we have. And of course, competition when you are competing with your global counterparts is even more high. So pressure sometimes is an outcome of that.
When we talk about workplace stress, it is just not because of one reason. It can be because the employee in appraisal did not get the appropriate hike or the appropriate appraisal ratings. Apart from that, if the person is forced to work beyond the working hours, that also contributes to the stress. If the person is overburdened by work, that also contributes to stress.
So we have to deal out with our stress. So if we keep on thinking about if we have a lot of stress and we are anxious and we are facing anxiety, so you will it's all in your head. So you need to meditate. You need to do your things properly. You have to do some kind of gymming if you can. If you have some time left, you can just sit for a while, listen to some music, relax a bit, so that you can just move on. Like you just can't give up so easily.
Actually,
The stress these days youngsters are facing is due to overload. They don't get time in between their work. They are focusing on work and deadlines even at home. So this is leading to a lot of problems, mental health problems, physical problems. One of the important things which we have seen is that when you are burnt out, you start to isolate yourself. You start only thinking कि worrying all the time कि मैं क्या करूं, कैसे काम करूं. So that kind of thing happens in people who are having burnout. Emotionally, they may feel lack of confidence. They may feel overwhelmed, anxious, worry about their job, about their being laid off. So these are the few things that come to their mind. Also, they are not able to manage their social life, their family life.
The HR policies, most of the corporates, the large one, even the mid one, they have best of the HR policies on paper. But the implementation part is somewhere lacking. And somewhere the senior management has to understand the well-being of the employee and take concrete action, because it flows from the top. Because culture is all driven by the senior management. They shape the culture. And somehow it becomes a culture where you are not intervening to stop the exploitation of the junior folks, and the middle management simply act as a layer which is putting additional pressure there.